For some of you, there may be a lot of complicated and hard emotions right now. Dr. Marc Kaplan, the medical director of Sweetser, joins us live this noontime on Newsroom to talk a little bit more about how to move through these emotions. Good to see you again. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You sat here in this chair, actually, a year ago tonight as we were just learning a lot of this information. Here we are a year later. Walk us through some things people could do today to process and manage some of the emotions that might creep up.
One of the first things we have to acknowledge is how strong the citizens of Lewiston, Auburn, Lisbon Falls are. There's been an incredible amount of healing that's taken place in the past year. Now that doesn't undermine that there might be still some people struggling. So we want to encourage people to not do this in isolation. Go to the event tonight at the Coliseum, check in with your neighbors, check in with your church or temple if you do that, and don't feel ashamed if you have to reach out to our crisis program. You can call them at 988, that's a statewide crisis number. Also, if you struggle with mental illness already, you can talk to a peer, somebody that also struggles with mental illness, by calling Sweetser's Worm Line. The number for that is 1-866-771-9276. You can reach out to the Resiliency Center. They've been operating for a year, doing incredible work, helping people with grief. And you can reach out to Sweetser. We've had services in the Lewiston area for a decade, and we're expanding them. Next week, we're opening up the Hope and Healing Center in Lewiston. Everybody is coming together to continue to support Lewiston and the surrounding communities.
This might follow a little bit of what you were just saying, but a 1 year mark from anything that happens in our lives is a significant moment for people. So as we look to tomorrow and the next year, a tip or two for people moving beyond that threshold of a mark in time?
Moving beyond it is inevitable, okay? And like I said, I think the vast majority of people in the community have taken advantage of every opportunity to heal, to get stronger, and to move beyond this. And so I have all the confidence in the city of Lewiston and the people about continuing to do that. With that said, symptoms of post-traumatic stress sometimes show up at inopportune times and at times when you least expect it. So in that situation, the most important thing is that people do not feel embarrassed or ashamed to be feeling what they're feeling, and talk about it and get help.
Helpful advice. I know you shared that with our Sam Rogers yesterday of don't be ashamed of your feelings, recognize them and sit with them for a minute.
Absolutely.
Very helpful advice there. Also appreciate recognizing the healing that has happened over the last year. That's helpful to hear. Dr. Marc Kaplan from Sweetser, good to have you with us here a year later.
Thank you so much.
And I'm sure we'll be talking more throughout the next year.
Absolutely.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
A reminder, if you need to talk or you need some mental health assistance, there is help available. There's a number you can call, the main crisis line at 1-888-568-1112. That number, of course, is right there on your screen, and that's also available on newscentermaine.com.